What's up, guys? This is Figure Finder Shane here, doing another toy haul video. Sorry it's been a while. College has just been kind of kicking my butt for the past couple of weeks. Had a bunch of exams, but I'm back and ready to do another video. In case you noticed, I got a bit of a new lighting system here. I got more light because they've been so dark lately. But I've got I'm pretty sure about 13 figures I'm going to be kind of showing off here in this video. But I got one of my buds here with me. His name's Noah.
How you doing?
But alright, so here we go. My first figure that I'm going to show here is the DC Comics Multiverse Mr. Freeze. He's the second figure I've got out of this wave. As you can see, or as you remember, I got the Armored Edition Batman as well. You know, this is a nice figure. I really like this one. This is my favorite one out of this line. As you know, the Christopher Reeve Superman, and then another Batman, and the Penguin. Danny DeVito Penguin, I'm pretty sure is who played him. I might be wrong. But here it is. There's the artwork on the side. I think the artwork's awesome. It's from Arkham City. It says Villain Ally. And then on the back, there shows 3 more figures in the wave. A little thing here at the bottom. If you want to read that, pause it now. And then just the same stuff as they all say at the top, and then the same picture on the back. But overall, like I say, this is my favorite figure. He comes with a few accessories, and I just think he looks really good. They really did good on the paint apps, and just a really good figure. So I'll move on here. This is my first time collecting these, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I watched the show for the first time the other day, and I actually kind of liked it. I didn't think it was that bad, so I thought it would be really bad, but I got Casey Jones here. I thought he was a really cool character. It was the first episode he had been in. This is the first one I watched, but as you see, it comes with his hockey stick and his baseball bat. Really good paint apps. The one thing about the paint apps, though, are the grays are kind of weird. One of them's light, one of them's dark. I don't really like that. Then he's got the extra mask up top there. I mean, overall, he's a pretty good figure. He's got something over here on the side as well. Like I say, I don't watch it too much, but I think it's some kind of shield. But it says on the back here, Street Banging Vigilante, as seen in Season 2. Then on the back, it gives you a little bio there. And shows all these figures. I really want the April O'Neil, but haven't seen her anywhere. I feel like I'll probably never find her, and she's expensive online, so I'm not going to get all these figures, just going to get the ones that I really like, and in this case, one was him. And then I'll move on to another one I really liked. Shredder, of course. Always a cool figure. But this is the unmasked one. Pretty sure there's also one with the mask on. But it says, Shredder, deadly leader of the Evil Foot Clan. And pretty cool figure, I think. I think they did really good on the paint apps, and the face looks cool. And then there's the back. Little bio there, and then it, of course, shows all the other figures, just like the Casey Jones. And then another one I liked, this is the only other one I've got, is the Mutagen Man. I hope I'm saying that right. Like I say, these are kind of new to me, but it says Pulverizer Goo Mobilized. But I just think this is a cool looking figure. On the inside there, you kind of see his guts and eyeballs, and you know, they just did a really cool translucent like yellow here. Pretty cool figure. On the back, it kind of shows him, even though he doesn't really look too much like that. But there's the bio. I mean, I don't have any problems with this figure at all. I think it's just a cool figure overall. Now let me get my bigger stand here. Just 1 second. Move on to some 6-inch figures now. We'll start with one I already have, but I picked up another one because I found him. Thought it was crazy I found another. But this Boba Fett, and this is just one of my favorite figures that I own. He's just, I have to look at him more. You know, he'd probably even move up in my top 10 list. He's just a great figure. I mean, but you have all seen him before. There's the bio on the back, and just overall, I mean, he's the best figure by far in this Black Series. I'm pretty excited for the new ones. They should be out sometime this month, but I guess we'll see. And now I'm going to move on to some Transformers. I picked up the Generations Deluxe Class Goldfire. I really liked him. I was looking everywhere for him and finally ran into him. I just think this is a cool figure. I like the gold and the blue together. I don't know much about Transformers. Like I say, if you all know much or know where I can learn a lot about them, you know, let me know. I'm trying to get better on them. But there's a little bio of him and the back, and that's his car transformation. And here's his like stats. But I liked this one a lot, so I picked him up a couple weeks ago. And my next one is one from the new series of the Generations Deluxe Class, and that's Skywarp. I really liked him. I love the purple. I'm a purple fan. Look at that purple. It's amazing. But there is the comic book there in the back. A really cool picture of him with the red eyes. They have really good paint apps on him. Oh, that purple. And then look at the back here. Got a little bio. Then there he is again, and there's his transformation, and there are his stats. You see speed goes up really high, but he has no intelligence. He must be not smart at all. So, but you know, that's him. He's a pretty cool figure. Oh, that purple. But anyways, let's move on to another one from that one, and that is Armada Starscream. This one is probably it's up there in my favorite Generations Deluxe I have. He's just, I mean, that is just a cool figure. The other two in the wave are Autobot Scoop and the Minicon guy. I'm not really sure who he is. I've seen them both, but I figured I'd get these two first, and I'll pick up the other two later. I really want Scoop. I like him a lot. The other one I could really care less about. But I'll probably pick him up just to complete the wave. So here's his Cybertronian jet fighter mode. And then there he is. The red and orange I think is really cool together. And then there's his stats. Really low on courage. So I guess he's a wuss. But overall, you know, he's pretty cool. The comic book is really good and got a cool picture. But we'll move on here to the next one. My next one is I completed my Amazing Spider-Man 2. Or the Spider-Man Build-A-Figure series. And these still don't stand. It's really frustrating. I don't understand it. So I just have to hold him. But here is Electro. Pretty cool figure. The only thing that kind of ticked me off was the paint apps up here. And I'm not sure. I may have already did Electro and inferior or Superior Spider-Man in another video, but if I did, I apologize. But you know, I really like the eyes there. The paint apps did kind of tick me off though. This blue, I just don't think it looks very good. I do like the hands a lot. They were pretty cool. Then up top it says Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then here's the back. There's his bio and the other figures. So apparently these, I guess they're called running change, but variant figures here. Apparently they are hitting stores. Spider-Girl, Toxin, and Boomerang. I'm really looking forward to that Spider-Girl. And I watched Charlamagne Prime's review of Spider-Girl, and it was just, I mean, she's just a really cool figure. She is a teenage girl figure, so, I mean, they did a really good mold, and I'm hoping they do some more teenage girl figures like that. But here is my Superior Spider-Man. You've probably already seen him out in public, but if not, here he is. He's not a very hard one to find. I've found just about everyone in the wave, even Black Cat and Carnage, about 10 different times, but I'm always out searching, so. But here he is. I love the interchangeable hands. This is a cool figure, I think. I really like the black and red. Just the paint apps are really good on him. But there's the side there, and here's the back. A little bit of a bio there, and then of course the other figures. Cool figure there. And then last but not least, finally, I looked everywhere and finally found them. Start with, okay, this one stands, that's cool. But anyways, we'll start with the Captain America, Marvel Legends, Mandroid Build-A-Figure, Soldiers of AIM, Baron Zemo. Just, that's an awesome figure. I really like him a lot. I love the sword, and then he comes with a little gun down there too. That's actually the first time I've noticed that. But you know, he's just a cool figure. You know, I ran into these at Meijer. If you can get these at Meijer, they're $15 instead of $20 at Target and Toys R Us. But there is the picture, and then on the back there is Baron Zemo, and then the beautiful AIM soldier. Such an awesome figure there. But these new ones, it says coming fall 2014, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be out this month. That's just what I've seen, but I might be wrong. So, if I am wrong, let me know. But let's move on to the Agents of Hydra soldier, and apparently the Captain America ones stand. So, but here he is, and there's his guns. I think his guns are really cool. One of them's really short, and one of them's a lot longer. But I love his paint apps. The green and the yellow are just really cool. I feel like that. I mean, I like this figure a lot. It's between this one and the AIM soldier so far that are my favorite in the line. But I'm not sure which one I like more. I'm really looking forward to that Winter Soldier. So we'll see once I get him. But there's his bio. And here are him and Red Skull, the two that are the changes, running changes. But that is the Hydra Soldier. And the last figure I got for you all, if you haven't already guessed it, AIM Soldier. Oh, and another thing, these are starting to show up at Kmart as well. I actually found another Hydra and AIM Soldier today, but you know, I don't open them, so I don't need to army build. But for anyone that is still looking for these, Kmart has them, but they're not, they don't actually put them on shelves for some reason. They don't actually hang them up, they just kind of throw them on a shelf. Kind of like some Toys R Us are doing. So don't just look on the shelf or on the pegs real fast and leave. A lot of them are just thrown kind of on the shelves, so you know, look under things and check around, because I found these in the craziest spot at Kmart earlier. But here's this one, and I'm pretty sure I'd probably have to say, if I had to choose, it'd probably be him, the AIM Soldier, to be my favorite in this wave so far. But here he is. I mean, the where his eyes are, they just look really cool. The guns are cool. The yellow just really stands out, especially in this light. But there you go. It's the Soldiers of AIM, the picture, and the same thing that was on the Baron Zemo package. But I mean, it's basically, this one's probably my favorite one out of that wave. And out of the figures that I've got over the last couple weeks, which I showed in the video, if I had to choose one right now to be my favorite, it would be the AIM Soldier here. I mean, it would be Boba Fett if I didn't already have him, so I'll just pick a new one. But this is a new thing I'm going to start doing in my videos. I'm going to start picking a favorite one right at the end of all these. But this one's definitely my favorite. Like I say, if I didn't already have Boba, it'd be him. But yeah. But, you know, and that's my video. If you all like it, then subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Tell me what you all want to see. You know, I want to know what you all want to see more than anything. But just one more time for good measures. Look at that purple. That is great. Thanks, guys.